G'day guys, we're on a new adventure, spearfishing and exploring some of the most untouched and serene parts of Indonesia, whilst living from the land and sea. We're located on a tiny tropical island west of mainland Sumatra called Penang. The island is run, owned and operated by a group of mates who are presented with the opportunity of a lifetime. Buying an untouched island and turning it into a back-to-basics style getaway for surfers and adventurers like Georgia and I. If there's one thing we've learnt over the years, it's that places worth visiting are always a challenge to get to. Once you think you travelled far enough, you're usually only halfway. Going that extra mile, taking that extra plane, or hopping on that boat always gets you just that little bit further away from civilization. Only then will you get to see those special places, free from crowds and where nature is absolutely thriving. On this episode, we'll be taking you spearfishing off the backside of the island, where we'll hopefully land something delicious to feed everyone for dinner. Look mean.
Okay.
Not very savage,
That's
but
good.
okay.
Welcome back to another episode of North of Normal. Today we're gonna go hunt. What are we hunting?
Anything that we see moving in the water. We're gonna go after some reef species. So we saw some long-nosed emperor, but I didn't get a shot on them. So we're gonna go after some emperor. We know there's moo down there, schools of rainbow runner, and maybe something bigger swims in and we get lucky. So let's see.
New type of technique, guys. This is like you smoke, then your lungs are open, you go down there, you dive even longer. What are we catching today, Powers? Yeah, fish? He's so cute. He's so cute, right? All the ikan. What do you reckon we're gonna get, Pav?
Whatever gonna move.
Whatever has a heartbeat.
Yeah,
3, 2, 1. After filming some beautiful shots of the girls and warming up in some shallower water, we headed out deep to see what we could catch for dinner. On this first drop of the day, Georgia's heading down to about 10 meters of water. Laying flat on the bottom, she tries to stay still not to spook any fish moving past. This place is absolutely full of life. Off in the distance, she sees a nice sized moo. She does the right thing, staying low and trying not to scare it away. Unfortunately for her, but lucky for him, he twitches at the very last second, avoiding her shaft. On this next drop, Georgia heads down to check out a nice bommy off in the distance. She does some grunting to see if it attracts any other predators in the area. Right when she's about to head up, she sees this guy coming in to check her out, a beautiful jobfish. She didn't realise it at the time, but this wouldn't be the last time she'd have a jobfish coming in hot. If you've never been spearfishing before, you're probably thinking, why don't you shoot one of the hundreds of fish right in front of you? Well, that's the best part about spearfishing, as opposed to other forms of hunting. We get to be extremely selective, only choosing certain species that are sized, like this beautiful jobfish that comes swimming in. Unfortunately, he was just out of range for Georgia's 14mm bands. Knowing you should be hanging around in the same area, Georgia breathes up and heads down for another drop. On her way down, she turned to her left and could see the jobfish swimming off into the distance. Behind the schools of surgeonfish swarming her on the bottom, she sees exactly what she's been looking for. Not quite ready to give up due to be extremely frustrated with her gear, she goes down for another drop, this time making sure the fish comes right in to give her the best chance at piercing through it. Looking back at the slow-mo footage from the shot, we can see the spear literally just give the jobfish a tickle. And to make matters worse, instead of swimming off, he comes back in to laugh at her. Again, Georgia's back on the bottom. She's doing everything you're meant to do. Stay flat, grunt, keep your head down, don't make any big movements. As expected, another curious jobfish swims in to take a look.
Lined up like 6 shots, I reckon, which I definitely should have gotten, and it's just not working right. Can I have your gun? Can I have your gun?
Can you load it?
Stupid question, Luke. Of course she can load it. Whilst I'm stuck in the boat with a broken fin, Georgia wastes no time to get us something before sunset. After losing 5-0 to a jobfish and running out of daylight, now's not the time to be picky. After being swarmed by surgeonfish all day, it was about time we took one of them home. Despite being incredibly easy to shoot, it's never fun handling a surgeonfish in the water because of these sharp blades located on the back of their fin. So many people don't even know they're there and have sliced their hands right open.
Hello.
Hello.
How'd you go?
Alright. I was hoping for some more, but there was only one school. Oh. You're screaming. So we got one good fish for us and then one for them. Good job. Thanks.
Despite breaking gear, missing countless fish, and only getting one surgeonfish in the boat, I now understand why they say a bad day in the water beats a good day on land every time.
Ugly Indonesian fish.
He's not ugly.
No, they're really ugly and they're a pain in the ass to kill because they're spiky. But they're not actually that bad to eat. Like, I thought they were so gross just because the way they look. Like, of course you'd think that. But Indo style, when they do ikan bakar, which is grilled fish, they're actually really yummy. What is this?